Now, imagine na yung isang object na tumama sa'yo ay matigas. Okay, matigas. Kapag matigas ang isang bagay, it's moving in 5 meters per second. Pag tumama sa ulo mo, it stops quickly. Mabilis lang, titigil siya. Okay? Dahil maiksi lang yung kanyang time, okay? Dahil maiksi lang yung kanyang time, mas malaki yung force na mapoproduce niya. So, yung mga matitigas na bagay, they actually experience a change in motion very quickly and therefore produce a larger amount of force, kaya matigas. Kaya masakit. Kaya kadalasan masakit kapag tinamaan ka ng isang matigas na bagay. Pero kapag ang tumama sa ulo mo ay malambot lang na bagay, even if it has the same momentum initially, the resulting force will still be different. Bakit? Ang isang object na malambot, pag tumama sa ulo mo, hindi siya agad-agad tumitigil. Okay? Matagal bago siya tuluyang tumigil kasi pag tumama siya sa ulo mo, okay, magbabago muna yung kanyang shape, mapipisa muna siya bago siya tuluyang mag-stop. Dahil mas matagal yung nangyari, okay, a longer amount of time will produce a smaller amount of force, kaya hindi naman siya masyadong magiging masakit. Naintindihan natin? Okay. Now, when it comes to your exam, it is actually quite common for them to ask you to calculate for your forces. However, it's going to be a matter of whether it's a force created by your laws of motion or if it is a force that is created by your momentum and impulse. Okay? So you must try to remember kung paano sagutan yung ating forces using F equals ma and using your concept of impulse. Okay? Alright. Pero, ang advice ko sa inyo is this. Regardless kung ano yung question, whether it is a question of F equals ma or a question about impulse, okay? Gamitin ninyo kung ano yung unang maisipan ninyo. Okay? Halimbawa na lang. Given tayo ng question na to. Okay? The initial speed of a 15-gram bullet is 600 meters per second. It penetrates 10 centimeters into a stationary target post before it stops. What is the average force exerted on the bullet by the target post? Force ang tinatanong. And since force ang tinatanong, edi gamitin mo yung unang maiisipan nyo. Ano ba unang mong maiisipan kapag force ang tanong? Anong unang-unang equation na pumapasok sa isip nyo? Very good. F equals ma. Okay? Pumapasok ba kagad sa isip ninyo kapag force? Pumapasok ba kagad sa isip ninyo yung m delta v divided by t? Hindi naman, di ba? F equals ma talaga yung una nating naiisip, correct? So, dun tayo magsimula. Okay? So, hindi natin alam kung magkano yung acceleration. Pero dahil given tayo, okay, given tayo ng ating initial velocity na 600 meters per second, given tayo ng ating final velocity na 0 dahil it stops, given tayo ng distance na 0.1 meters, 10 centimeters yun, we can calculate for your acceleration. Okay? Gamit yung ating final velocity squared is equal to initial velocity squared plus 2AD, we can calculate that your acceleration is equal to your final velocity squared, okay, ang laki. Final velocity squared minus your initial velocity squared divided by 2D. That's going to be equal to 0 squared minus 600 squared divided by 2 times the distance of 0.1 meters. So this should be equal to 3, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4 negative divided by 0.2. And this is equivalent to negative 1800000. Okay? Ngayon, pwede na natin gamitin yung value na yan for your acceleration, your F, is equal to the mass, which is 0.015 kilograms, okay, times negative 1800000 meters per second squared. That should be equal to your force, okay, giving you a result of, move lang natin to para makancel yung tatlo. That is dalawang 0, 15 times 18, that should give you 20, 54, 27. So 270 meters. So 27,000 newtons, or that's equal to 2.7 times 10 to the positive 4 newtons. Okay? Natindihan natin? Okay. Now guys, ano napansin ninyo? Wala siya sa choices. Okay? Yung sagot natin ay wala sa choices. Sigurado ako, tama yung sagot ko, 2.7 times 10 to the positive 4, dahil ilang beses ko nang sinusolve itong equation or itong question na to. Okay? Pero palaging ganyan yung nakukuha kong sagot. I even tried asking my friends who are also physicists, pareho din yung sagot nila. And they say na wala daw talaga dyan sa choices yung sagot. Bihira naman mangyari yan sa totoong exam, kaya na walang sagot dun sa choices. Bihira yan. Okay? Pero ang tanong ko lang is this. What if lang, nangyari na nag-solve ka, tapos yung sagot na nakuha mo ay wala sa choices? Anong gagawin mo? Anyone? Anong gagawin nyo kapag nag-solve kayo tapos hindi nyo nakita dun sa choices yung sagot nyo? Uulitin mo ba yung calculation mo? Uulitin mo ba? Guys, tingnan nyo naman kung gaano kalayo yung pinagdaanan natin para lang makuha. Okay. Kunin yung pinakamalapit na sagot. Sige nga, alin ang pinakamagandang sagot dito sa choices? Kung pipiliin ninyo yung pinakamalapit na sagot, what would be your answer? Guys, letter C is not the closest answer. 2.7 times 10 to the 4 ang nakuha natin sagot. Ang pinakamalapit dyan is letter B. Okay, the correct answer, yung tamang sagot according to the answer key, okay, if I remember this correctly, according to the answer key of the NMAT practice test, letter C daw ang tamang sagot. So I think there was a typographical error dun sa kanilang pag-print or pag-type nitong question na to. Okay? Typo yung nangyari dito. Okay? So ang advice ko is this. Kapag may nakuha kang value sa calculation mo, 2.7 times 10 to the positive 4, ang pipiliin mo dapat ay yung pinakamalapit na value. Pero kapag tiningnan mo yung pinakamalapit na value ay 5.3 times 10 to the positive 4, parang ang layo naman ata niyan masyado. 2.7, 5.3. Yung pinakamalapit na sagot ay malayo pa rin. Then, ang piliin mong sagot ay yung pinakamalapit ang itsura. Okay? Kapag may duda ka sa pinakamalapit na value, piliin nyo yung pinakamalapit yung itsura. That is it. Okay? Alright. Any questions? Wala naman. Okay. Please take a screenshot of the solution. Okay? I'm going to erase this, and when I do that, ay hindi ko na siya maibabalik. Okay? 3, 2, 1, 0. Alright. Now, guys, I want you to answer this question on your own. Okay? Kayo lang ang magsasagot nito. Now, since kanila lang natin siya pinag-usapan, let me help you out a little bit. Okay? Impulse ang tinatanong dito sa question na to. So you're going to have to calculate it as the change in your momentum, which is equal to the mass, given ka naman ng mass, times the change in velocity, given ka naman ng initial at saka final velocity. So you should be able to compute this. And I assure you, nandyan yung sagot. Okay? The answer is one of the choices. Okay? So try to answer this and try to answer it quickly. Okay? Try to answer it within 50 seconds. Okay? All right. Now all you have to do is just tell me kung ano yung sagot ninyo. A, B, C, or D. What do you think is the correct answer? All right, sorry, I got disconnected again. Okay, so what's your answer? Okay, guys, please, wag sana kayong magugulat. Okay, wag sana kayong madi-disappoint. But the answer is not letter B. Okay? The answer is not letter B. Guys, I will give you another chance to give me the correct answer. Pero this time, please remember the word reverse. Nakalimutan nyo na namang magbasa ng maayos. Ano naman ngayon sa tingin nyo ang tamang sagot? Very good. Very good. So, since the word reverse is used, that means kung yung initial velocity mo ay positive 5.5, yung final velocity mo dapat ay negative 15. So kapag nag-calculate tayo ng ating impulse, that will be the mass of 0.10 times the final velocity, which is negative 15, plus, sorry, minus pala kasi change in velocity, minus positive 5.5, and that will give you negative 20.5. Okay, times 0.10, that should give you negative 2.05, pero dahil magnitude lang ang tinatanong, letter D is the correct answer. So again, guys, again, please read the questions carefully. Okay? Basahin ng maayos yung tanong. Guys, pangalawa na yan. Okay? Sana hindi nyo nagawin ulit yan ng pangatlong beses. Lalong-lalo na pagdating sa exam. Okay? Basahin at intindihing mabuti yung tanong. Okay? Again, inuulit ko, sobrang stricto ng physics. Okay? Alright. So, questions, anyone? Wala naman? Very well. Now, there is one more topic na kailangan lang natin pag-usapan bago tayo mag-break. Okay? And yan ay tinatawag natin na torque. Now, ano ba yung torque? Okay? Now, as far as we know, if you apply a force on an object, that object will experience acceleration. Pero to be more specific, it will experience a linear acceleration. Okay? Kapag tinulak mo ang isang bagay, it will move in a straight line or it will accelerate in a straight line. Pero paano kapag meron kang isang object na tinulak, pero imbis na gumalaw siya in a straight line, umikot siya instead. Okay? Nagkaroon siya ng rotational acceleration. That is what we call torque. Now, torque is calculated as the amount of force times the radius. Yung sinasabi natin na radius is kung gaano kalayo yung location ng force. Gaano kalayo yung location ng force mula dun sa pinag-iikutan ng ating object or yung tinatawag natin na pivot. Ibig sabihin nito, kapag malapit lang yung force mula sa center of rotation, maliit lang ang torque. Pero kapag malayo yung ating force mula sa center of rotation, malaki ang torque. Now, anong ibig sabihin nun kapag maliit or malaki yung torque? Okay? Say for example, meron tayong pinto. Okay, meron tayong pinto. If you apply a force farther, okay, malayo mula sa hinge or pinag-iikutan ng pinto, okay, the resulting force or torque will be greater. Okay? This will produce more torque. Okay? Pero if you apply a force malapit lang dun sa hinge ng ating pinto, it will create less torque. Now, kapag more torque, okay, mas madaling itulak or mas madaling paikutin. Okay? It will be easier to rotate. Okay, madaling paikutin yung object na yon. But if you apply a small amount of torque, it will be harder. Okay, mas mahirap siyang i-rotate. Okay, mas mahirap siyang paikutin. Kaya mapapansin natin, kapag tinutulak natin yung pinto, palagi natin siyang tinutulak sa may doorknob. Malapit, malayo mula sa dulo ng ating pinto. Pero kapag tinulak mo yung pinto malapit sa hinge, mas mahihirapan kang paikutin or itulak yung pinto. Okay? Alright. Questions? Wala naman? Are you sure? Very well. Wala masyadong question ng torque pagdating sa inyong exam. In fact, wala ata ito dun sa inyong module. So please try to take a screenshot of this one. Kaya bihira lang kasi siyang lumabas. Pero kung sakali mang lalabas siya dun sa inyong exam, the question will be very, very direct. Okay? It's either just a conceptual question, like true or false. Mas malakas ang torque kapag malayo mula sa center, mas maliit ang torque kapag mas malayo. Yung mga ganong klase ng sentences. Or, kung calculation man, it's quite simple. You're given the amount of force, you're given the radius, just calculate for the amount of torque. Okay? All right. Now, before we continue with the rest of our discussion, we are going to take a break first. Siguro mga 10 to 15-minute break muna tayo. Okay? Pero just as a spoiler alert, okay? We are going to be leveling up our understanding of how the universe works. Okay? Magle-level up tayo ng konti dahil ang susunod nating pag-uusapan ay mechanics. Okay? Mechanics. Energy naman ang pag-uusapan natin. Alright? Okay. So, I will be seeing you guys after the break. 10 to 15 minutes break lang muna tayo. Okay? And